Hey guys, Diamond Sin-Sation here. I was just thinking that I never really got a chance to tell you all about my experiences in Minneapolis for Gay Pride in 2012. So, wow, I have a lot to fill you in on. um, my parents called me, and it was my father who asked if I wanted to go to Gay Pride with him. My father has multiple sclerosis, and it was on his bucket list to go to Gay Pride with his gay son. So I was floored with the idea of being in Minneapolis. A lot of people don't know that Minneapolis was where I fell in love when I was 17, and the gay 90s was the first place that I was able to watch a drag queen on stage. It was the first place that I was able to be who I was, and I was still in the closet at the time, so it was a lot of sneaking around, but it was amazing to find out that I was going to be there so many years later for Gay Pride 2012. As I was in Medford and Ashland, small town area, I talked to the owner of Sanctus Salon, and I was telling her about this journey that I was taking to Minneapolis, and she sponsored me with Jane Iredale makeup products and gave me helpful hints and tips on my face, took care of my hair treatments, and they believed in me and sent me on my way. And I was just gonna show up and hope I would be welcomed in that city. I can tell you what, those girls that are there at the gay 90s right now are just as much love as they were when I was there when I was 18 years old. Prada Diamond, Genevieve Love, Cece, you girls welcomed me the first minute that I walked into your bar, and it was on. I'll never forget Cece. Girl, you beautiful, but you fishy. Ooh, you fishy. I loved it. I loved being back to see the stage the same way that it was when I saw my first show. And all those secret spots I used to remember when I was just a boy in love were still there at the gay 90s. People welcomed me in that city. I was all by myself. I Craigslist room for rent, so I found a gay couple who let me stay in a room that they had furnished for the week that I was there, and came with a chauffeur, drove me around to the clubs, got me to the city on time. I was immediately put into the drag show that they had as an amateur night, and ooh, let me tell you, it's been an adventure going into drag sober, because I used to have those few drinks to take the edge off, and sober, you feel everything. All those eyes staring at you. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. But it's scary as hell. And it was my first experience in a big city with testing myself and seeing if I was going to be strong enough to hold out, not drink, and to see if I was going to be able to hold my composure on stage. And it was a great experience. It was amazing, learning about myself, learning how I'm kind of shy without alcohol, and having amazing queens like Cece bring me around and introduce me to all the people that were from Minneapolis. I found out that there was a pageant called the Miss City of the Lakes, and it was a free entry pageant. And so I remember telling some of the people in Medford that were in the kids Lotus Rising project group that they could do whatever they put their mind to. One of them said, well, what's something you want to do? And I said, I want to be in a pageant. So I remember that when the opportunity came up, and I didn't plan to be in a pageant. I flew with 3 suitcases jam-packed full of what little drag stuff I had, and thought I'd go with it and see what happened. So the fact that they put me and allowed me to be in a pageant as an amateur was amazing. And I wasn't really after the crown. I knew that there were some girls who had really wanted this, but For me, it was about the experience. To be able to be on the same stage with the girls who changed my life so many years ago, who inspired me and encouraged me. That's what I wanted. The crown needs to go to the fiercest queen, and I just wanted to sparkle on the stage with the stars. So, the night of the pageant was pretty vicious, actually. One of the girls who had been performing for a while told me that evening wear was first. And so as I spent 45 minutes glamorizing my face for evening gown, the MC person walks in and says, "Honey, what are you doing? Swimwear is first. Swimming suit, what are you doing in your evening gown?" I was like, oh... Slight misunderstanding, I guess, and I'm rubbing the glitter off as fast as I can, trying to put on zebra eyes. I had like a zebra belly dancing outfit and a zebra bra, and you know what? I had a banging body and great legs with my huge stilettos. And yes, I was fish, and I didn't give a crap. I looked great, kind of like Britney Spears, but you know, at the same time, there were so many queens who were working with making their own outfits and having their own material, and wow, what a rush to be in a pageant. My heart's beating really fast now just thinking about it. You know, one of the things that really broke my heart being in Minneapolis was that right before I got there was a 17-year-old who jumped to his death off of a bridge. I hear about these things all the time, and my heart breaks every time. I don't have to know the people. I know the story. I was there. I survived. And I wish I had made it to Minneapolis sooner. I wish I had met that kid. But my tribute song was Pink. Perfect. And it went out to him, but of course on the stage my question happened to be, what was the biggest thing that you brought to the pageant? Swimwear, evening gown, or talent? And I would have loved to have said none of the above. I would have told them that I was just a gay boy flying to Minneapolis for gay pride because my father had me on his bucket list to go to gay pride with his gay son. I would have told them that I wasn't there to win the crown. I was there to get on stage and sparkle with the stars. And I would have told them that my tribute was to that 17-year-old boy. Minneapolis was a great experience. And I got to learn a lot about myself under pressure. I was nervous wreck. And you know, those queens that were there just kept telling me to go, keep going, and they supported me and gave me their love. And I'll never forget when I was standing with my parents in their rainbow umbrellas and my best friend and her partner, and I was Diamond Sensation in my rainbow outfit, and those girls from the gay 90s gave me a shout out from their float, spitting out foam everywhere. I was so happy being with my mom and dad and my best friend and her partner and all of those queens and all of their love. And every other person was asking Diamond Sensation for a photo. The fact that so many people got to know me in such a short amount of time. The fact that I couldn't keep giving as many. I just wanted to hug everybody and love them all. I couldn't give hugs fast enough. Minneapolis, you always hold one of the most sacred spots in my life. As Diamond Sensation now, and as that 17 and 18-year-old boy I was the first time I walked into that place and found myself. I can't thank you enough for Gay Pride 2012. And maybe one day I'll have that title, Miss City of the Lakes. Maybe not. Who knows? Diamond Sensation, you never know with me, baby. I love you guys. Have a great night.